Hi friends, welcome to the Lori Lulu Crochet Podcast, episode 32. My name is Lori. I live in the Chicago suburbs with my husband Ryan and our two cats, Dixie and Daisy. I love to crochet. I'm learning how to knit. And you can find all that yarny goodness on Instagram and Ravelry. I am LoriLulu327. There's an email for this podcast. It is lorilulu327@gmail.com. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. That's a good way to get a hold of me. Comments down below. I try to keep up with those. I do. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, there's a Ravelry group for this podcast. It's Lori Lulu Crochet. But there's a link down below, just so you can find it easier. Welcome any new viewers and returning viewers. Hi again, I'm glad you're here. So, shall we get this started? Again, I've got a cough drop. The cough is getting better. I will say that. Thank goodness. Still have issues, but it's better. It's a whole lot better than it was. Pretty much, I'm just going to say, at church, Ryan was just like, we just need to pray over her. And so everybody at the Wednesday night service came and just put their arms around, put their hands on me. They laid hands on me and prayed. And ever since then, things have been getting better. So, really, I think that's the only way it can get better. As far as life stuff, not a lot's been going on. I've just been going to work, coming home, exhausted, and going to sleep. That's pretty much it. Although yesterday, it was Saturday afternoon, I got off work early, and I got to go to a gymnastics meet. My friend, actually, we went on the cruise with them. So their oldest daughter, she's 11, and she's a gymnast. And I was so excited to finally to be able to go to her meet. And I was watching her tumbling across the floor, her floor exercise. And I'm tearing up because I'm just so proud of her. She's growing into a great woman. Anyway, it's been an emotional weekend, I think. This morning in church. So yeah, it's Sunday, March 1st. So yay, March is here. We're so excited for that. But in Sunday school, there's a lot of heartache in our small group. Just a lot of setbacks. And so it was kind of rough this morning. Anyway, but then we had, so the Church of the Nazarene, we have this thing called Faith Promise, which is you donate money to that, and that goes to missions. So it was our Faith Promise Sunday, and we had a missionary, which, for those of you who don't know, my parents were missionaries when I was little, and I actually lived in Africa for 2 years. So missions is dear to my heart. Anytime we have missionaries come, I'm so excited. And when they're missionaries to Africa, I am doubly excited. So this gentleman today, he actually was born and raised in South Africa. And he is a missionary to Senegal, which is in Western Africa. It's a very Muslim-dominated country. But he had a lot of passion for missions and all that, and so yeah, it was just fun to listen to him. Not that I don't like listening to my husband preach every Sunday, but it's nice to have some variety, He played a video from the district assembly was in Ethiopia, and they were refugees from South Sudan. And there were 22 people that got their ordination, like certificate, like they had the ordination, so they were ordained pastors. 22 of them. And they were waving their certificates around and dancing just with pure joy. And I was just like, that's so amazing. And so I nudged Ryan because he was sitting in front of me, and I was like, I think we should start dancing like that at your ordination. And he's like, yeah. So we were challenged the church, you need to learn those dance moves so you can dance with us at Ryan's ordination. Doubt it, but anyway. So with that, I also wanted to show you something that it hit me this week, like, oh, I could use that for that. Sorry, I'm rambling trying to get to what I want to talk to you about. So Kalisha, who is from the Quirky Monday Craftcast. Hi, Kalisha. She, for Black History Month, she did a bunch of project bags, which she sells in her Etsy shop. I'll put a link down below. She got some African fabric to do some African bags, and I was like, well, that's cool. Being a missionary kid to Africa, I would love one of those. And then I got thinking, Lori, you have some African material sitting in the drawer. Just message her, see if she'll make you some out of that. I was like, so I messaged her. I was like, hey, I have this material. I actually got it when I was like 6 years old, so it's old. It's fabric that I got. It has a special purpose. It's called a Chitenge. So here it is. You can see part of it. But it's material that the women would, so they'll wear a dress and then they'll wrap this around them as well. So it's kind of a skirt, but they're covered with their dress if it just fall off. Although they tie it so tight, it doesn't really fall off. So yeah, so I've had this for a long time. This is my Chitenge. I would play with it a lot. I kind of wanted to show you, Kalisha, so you would know when I send it to you this week. There are holes in it. Because this became, here's a big one right there. This became my cape. And like I would pin it, safety pin it around my neck and like play on the playground. I mean, there are stains all in this thing. Yeah. It's huge. There's a lot of fabric here. So pretty much what I would like is a medium-sized bag. Be able to fit a couple skeins in for a shawl or something. Made out of my Chitenge. That would be awesome. And then maybe a small one, like a small like makeup bag kind of thing for my mom. And then the rest you can use for whatever. For your other project bags if you want. So yeah, that will be in the mail this week. So yeah, I just feel like Africa's been like in my brain for the last few weeks. Or last few days, I should say. And especially today. It was a good day. Yeah. So a very emotional day, I should say. Because even when, he was preaching, it was just like, wow, this is amazing. Like, God can do some amazing things. I just hope he does some miracles. That's really what we pray for. So anyway. Enough with all this crying stuff. Let's get on to the yarny goodness. So, finished objects. I have one. But I can't show it to you. I'm going to record another video to show it what it is. My cousin is having her birthday on Friday. So I need to get this in the mail soon. Excuse me. Hiccup. So yeah, I will show it to you, don't worry. But I want to get this uploaded before her birthday, so once I know she gets her present in the mail, I will upload the video. Got it? Okay. So, makes in progress. I'm going to use the right word this time. So, makes in progress, I really only worked on 3. Because I was working on the birthday present. So there's 3 that I can show you. The first one is living in my Starry Night bag, because the colorway of the yarn is called Starry Night. So the yarn is from 100 Ravens, and there you can kind of see blue, not really blue, it's a light blue maybe, but purple and yellow. It's just gorgeous. I love this yarn. But I'm making the Sockhead Cowl by McClure. Link to all patterns and yarns down below. So here's the yarn again. And then here is my Sockhead Cowl. Ta-da! Here we are. I haven't worked on this in like a week, I think. Ugh, okay. So last time you saw it, I was here at the end of the ribbing, which is where my little unicorn is. And then, so the pattern calls for 4 inches of 2x2 ribbing. I was just like, I'm done doing ribbing for a while, so I only did 2 inches. And so I started the stockinette. I looked it up. So now it's just straight knitting across. And so I got thinking, because it's purple and then there's the yellow, so it'd be awesome to wear to homecoming when I go back to my alma mater for homecoming. Because Olivet Nazarene University is where I got my degree, and their colors are purple and gold. So this will be great to wear to homecoming. The needles I'm using are Chowgu Twist. So I can change the cable and the needles. The needle size is 3 millimeters. So there's making progress number 1. Making progress number 2. So living in my Wonder Woman bag. I love Wonder Woman. This is my Lisa Frank. I'm calling them now my Lisa Frank socks, because the colorway reminds me of Lisa Frank folders. So these are socks. The pattern I'm using is the basic toe-up sock by Wendy Prager Goeckner, who's my friend. She actually used to have a podcast on here on YouTube, the Baba Yaya. I'll put a link down below. You may want to go watch some of hers. I think because they travel so much now that her and her husband, they're retired, so they go. Other priorities, right? So yeah, the yarns that I'm using for the toe and I don't think I'm going to do a contrast heel, just because of the way the pattern is written. So the toe and the cuff will be this lovely white with some sparkle in it. Can you even see? There you go. Oh yeah, look at all that sparkle, which is perfect for Lisa Frank. And then I don't even know like the manufacturer, like the brand of that yarn. It was just they had a bowl of mini skeins at my local yarn shop, which is Llama Llama Ding Dong. Yeah. So it was like $5. I'm like, oh, I'll take that. I could use that for heels, toes, and cuffs. But the main color is West Yorkshire Spinners. They're 4-ply, signature 4-ply, I think is the base. And the colorway is Rum Paradise. And like, yeah, it's pretty cool in this ball. Let me show you the actual socks so you can see. Look at this, it's a beautiful rainbow, like bright colors. See, so Lisa Frank. So I have my stitch markers here marking every 10 rows so I can know when to stop and start. So I've finished the foot. I'm on the gusset increases. And actually, I have my little Bahamas flag progress keeper. That's where I was last time you saw these. So look at how they've grown. Like, I spent a lot of time on these socks. I have a nice callus on my finger from knitting. Anyway, so yeah, I'm working on the gusset increases, and then I'll get to the heel, and then the leg. I cannot wait to have these done. Oh, by the way, this bag is perfect for my 2 at a time socks. See if I can even show it to you. There's a divider right here in the middle. So I can have all the yarn for the one sock and all the yarn for the other sock separated. So cool! So, that's all my knitting makes in progress, but you know, it's Lori Lulu Crochet. Don't worry, I haven't given up on crochet. I have not. So, the last make in progress that I worked on in these last 2 weeks is actually design in progress. And I think I'm ready for testers. So if you want to test my Clifton cowl, message me, LoriLulu327@gmail.com. I'll say like the first 5 or so. If you message me, I'll let you do. I'll let you test this pattern. Make sure it's written right. I've already done one. I'm doing another one for myself just to make sure that I wrote the pattern right. And also to test it with other yarns, make sure it'll work with any yarns as well. So the yarn that I'm using is Yarn Bee Katherine and the Colorway Thistle. So you can see all the pretty blues and purples. Love it. I'm calling it the Clifton Cowl because my mom had asked for a hooded cowl, or hooded scarf is what she wanted. And so we bought the yarn, and I was looking at stuff and I was like, well, I could just design one for you. And then on the way home from visiting her, I was listening to History Chicks podcast, and they were talking about Lucy Maud Montgomery, who is the author of Anne of Green Gables, and she was born in Clifton. Clifton in Prince Edward Island. My mom and I used to live in Clifton, Illinois. So I was like, that's perfect, you know. My mom's a redhead. Lucy wrote, or sorry, she didn't go by Lucy, she goes by Maud. Maud wrote about a redhead, which I've been listening to Anne of Green Gables on audio. Anyway, oh, I better get through this real quick. So here is my cowl. My memory will be, my phone memory about to die here soon. Anyway, so yeah, I have this lovely Ravenclaw stitch marker. That's where I was last time, so it's grown a little bit. Yeah, this is one whole skein of the Katharine, and I'm not even halfway through. So I'll have this one. I have bought 2 more just to make sure I'd have enough. We'll see how that goes. So let's make some progress. Okay, so that was make some progress. Really, I just need to concentrate on what I've got going. Although, you know how it is. You go to the store, you see yarn, you're like, I think I need that in my life. That was my problem this week. So one of my projects that I'm working on, I've decided to set it aside for a bit just so I can have the brain space to work on it. Excuse me. And in tax season, I really don't have a lot of brain space right now. But I'm working on the Blurred Lines sweater by Addie Day Designs. And I had bought, I was going to make it kind of a rainbow color, rainbowish. So it was like going to be navy and then go to purple and then go to red. And I've been questioning that red for a long time because I don't really wear a lot of red. I wear lots of pink. Which, by the way, this is my Waru shawl. Finished that this summer. Oh, I just love the shawl. Love the bright pink. Yeah. Anyway, so I took the red back. And I went and bought charcoal. So let's hold it right side up. This is Loops and Thread Wool-like. Colorway is charcoal. So it'll be navy, purple, and charcoal, which I'm excited about. But while I was at Michael's, walked around the corner, saw the clearance yarn, had to buy some because, oh my goodness, look at these. So this is the Karen Pantone Bamboo. This is the colorway, or the color that inspired the colors. The picture that inspired the colors, I should say. The colorway is called Bouncing Blues, which, okay. But the picture here is of the ocean and the beach. That's what I was thinking of. Karen from Happiness is Homemade. I'll put a link down below to her podcast because you should be watching her. She used the Karen Pantone, the regular one, the acrylic one, not the bamboo one. Yeah, this is 60% acrylic, 20% nylon, 20% bamboo. But she did the Cottage faded linen cowl using these well, not these colors, but this type of yarn. So I bought 2 of these, and I bought the indigo. So if I need, because she said she used a little bit more than 2 of these skeins. So I was like, well, I'll get the indigo to kind of go at the end. So I've made a cottage cottage faded linen cowl. It's by Katherine Trinity. I've done one of those before, but it was just too tight around my neck. Felt like I was choking. So, so I know I'll need more than just 2 skeins of this. I know I'll need a little extra for that. But yeah, this will be back burner for a long time because there are things that I gotta get done. And then also at Hobby Lobby, I went and found this cute little box. And on the top it says, you see it, Rejoice in the Lord. So I figured it's a cute little box. I'll keep all my knitted socks in there when they're all done. Let's see, what else have I purchased? Oh, last thing I want to talk to you about. There's a lady that I met at the library knit night. Her name is Michelle, and she has an Etsy shop called Button Joy Design. I'll put a link down below. But she has buttons for everything you can think of. Doctor Who, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, The Greatest Showman. I ended up ordering a Disney Pixar pack and a Harry Potter pack. And she was like, I have Wonder Woman, because I was sitting there with my Wonder Woman bag. She's like, I have a Wonder Woman button. I was like, but it's in a group with like other superheroes I don't really like. She's like, I can just get you one Wonder Woman button. Okay. So, here are all my buttons that I bought. So you have, let me show you. Oh goodness, they're all mixed up now. So you have the Harry Potter. I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good and the whole mischief managed. When in doubt, go to the library. I completely agree. Have, after all this time, always. Yep. What else? Oh, here's the Wonder Woman one, which I will put on my bag now. It's kind of tiny writing there, but it says, "If no one else will defend the world, then I must." Oh yeah, love that. And as far as the Disney ones go, I got Beauty and the Beast, Tale as Old as Time. Where's the other one? That's my favorite. Nope. Oh, here it is. Tangled, Go Live Your Dream. Here's the other one. We Scare Because We Care, from Monsters, Inc. We have Up, Adventure is Out There. And To Infinity and Beyond. So some of these I will keep. Some of these will go into prizes for giveaways. And some may end up in birthday presents. I don't know. Anyway, so that's all I wanted to share with you today. And so I hope you have a great start of spring. Because I mean, it is so nice outside. I mean, I just had a jacket on, a jean jacket that I actually had the sleeves rolled up. So nice not have to wear a winter coat and hat and all that. Spring is coming. It's coming. Thank goodness. Can finally breathe a sigh of relief. We made it through another winter. Anyway, thanks so much for subscribing, for your likes, for your comments. I appreciate it. And I will see you all real soon. God bless. Bye.